All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you guys for joining. All right, so another schoolboy football update. People ask me, people still ask me, oh, me not drop no Reggae Boyz video. I soon drop a Reggae Boy video, but schoolboy football are going right now, and I think it is definitely necessary for us to publicize the schoolboy football as much as possible because the mainstream media is not doing enough. I honestly believe that the mainstream media is not doing enough, and we have a lot of people out there who support their school, and they're not getting a lot of information on what their school is doing at this point. So I took up the task. Ooh, I took up the task and to give you guys. So you have a few other people who are doing it as well. Definitely, I'm doing it also. All right, so I think only 3 channels is covering the schoolboy football. I am sure sports, this or that sports TV, and yes, Military Guna TV. I'm not sure who else covering, but definitely you can see the highlights on Sports Map. But you don't know right here, so you come at the channel them, forget the preview, what we think about the game and who we feel like can win the game, and definitely our point of view. So what I want you guys to do, smash the like button, people, and also hit the subscribe button as well, because I know a lot of you school kids. I don't know, but I think a lot of school kids are watching, are looking out for their school, and want to get into that. And also the school patriotic people who highly support their school. So let's go and check out what's going to happen. Yesterday, Dintil was supposed to play yesterday. I think Dintil versus Magrat, but the game was rescheduled, and I think that's going to be played today. So let me bring up the necessary details so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's start off with the teams and the venue. We're going to start off with the teams and the venue. We will start off with the teams and the venue, people. Let me see if I can. Whew. Yes, this is a lot better. All right, so we're going to start off with the Manning Cup. As you can see, November the 24th, Wednesday, November 24th, people, the time I move fast. Time really I move fast. All right, so at 12 p.m. we have St. Diego facing Denoon, and you know already said Denoon is not in a good position at this point in time. This is a clash. Denoon is not in a good position right now. They are at the bottom of the table, struggling, literally struggling. They can't find a win to save themselves. Oh, they can't find a win. Denoon is at the bottom of the table. They're in 7th position. St. Diego is in 6th position. Both teams struggling. Both teams are on 1 point, trying to find their footing and to get something going. Then now we have Tivoli versus Camperdown. Now this is going to be a good game. So we have first going against second. Now, goal conceded is 2 for Tivoli and 1 for Camperdown. But Camperdown is scoring significantly more goals. Camperdown is in good form. Camperdown win all 3 games. Tivoli win 2, draw 1. But defensively, they are putting in good performance. Camperdown on 9 points. Tivoli. So this is a Group B fixtures. Then we have St. Catherine versus Mona High. Now another game that I believe that is going to be a very good game. St. Catherine in third, Mona High in second. Both teams on 3 points, but let's see how well they kick off, because winning this game would put each one of them at a solid second position in the table. But it definitely has to be, well, Mona is in second, but definitely if St. Catherine should get one over Mona, because at this point in time, St. Catherine only score 1 goal. So it's going to be difficult. I think it would be in favor of Mona, based on the fact that they are scoring a lot of goals. They have scored 10 goals, only conceded 3. Now the next game is Jonathan Grant versus Excelsior. So the Mona and St. Catherine games Group C. Jonathan Grant versus Excelsior is another Group B. So I don't know why they never organize it as per group. So Jonathan Grant in second, facing off against Excelsior in fourth. Jonathan Grant on 7 points, Excelsior in 6. another tough clash. Teams trying to look to go to the top of the table. But I believe that Camperdown will win this group quite comfortably. Then we have Stats versus Ose Marty. No, Stats in fifth and 2 points. Ose Marty is yet to pick up a point. Can they really get something over Stats, who look fairly good, but just not consistent enough? They have 2 draws and 1 loss, but for Ose Marty, it's 3 losses. Then final, Woolmer's Boys versus Kingston College, which I believe is going to be a tough one. No, that is a Group C clash. Kingston College at the top of the table. Woolmer's Boy, their first game. This is going to be their first game, but we are going to see what Woolmer's Boys have to offer. It's what I'm seeing right on the table right here, that they're on 0-0 points. So obviously it's their first game. But what was, hopefully they can get something and slow down Kingston College. So the likes of Mona and St. Catherine can draw quite nearer to D. So let's move away from the Manning Cup and let's go into the D Cup, where we have a lot of fixtures. I don't think I'll be able to run through all the fixtures because I don't want the video to go like what happened last night. But let's get into it. We have Irwin facing off against Molding. No, that is going to be one where I believe Molding difficult. Really, really difficult for Molding. They are trying. It's a trying team, but it's tough. It's really, really tough. I'm bringing up so Irwin is on 3 points. Only 1 win and 2 losses. Is it 2 losses? Yeah, 1 win, 2 losses. And Molding is on 3 losses. So it's difficult for Molding. They're yet to pick up a point and they conceded 8 goals already. Difficult. Now, next team is Herbert Morrison versus Spot Valley. No, at least the Dacosta Cup Fixtures kind of in the same something there group. So Herbert Morrison in 2nd position, Spot Valley in 5th. No, Spot Valley's win on 4 points, Herbert Morrison on 6 points. Now Herbert Morrison is scoring a lot of goals, but they're still conceding quite a few. But I believe that Herbert Morrison might. But you know, in football, you know, nothing is written in paper. But Herbert Morrison would seem to be the better team so far. Then we have BB Coke versus Magati. BB Coke in a good position right now. At the top of the table on 7 points. Magati on 3 points. BB Coke only conceded 1 goal so far out of 3 games played and scored 22 goals, which is a lot. Magati scored 4 and still conceded 4, which is not good. So I think BB Coke might have the edge based off that. So the venue for that will be at States Ground. I didn't even announce that venues. Mount St. Joseph versus Monroe College. Monroe in 3rd, Mount St. Joseph. Monroe in 3rd on 6 points, Mount St. Joseph on 0. And I think maybe just by that logic, you might have an idea where that would go. Lennon versus Claude McKay. So let's go now to Lennon and Claude McKay group, which is in the zone E. Sorry, my bad. Lennon in top of the group, Claude McKay at the bottom of the group, and that can tell you exactly where the direction this game is going to go. Claude McKay conceded 20 goals so far, while Lennon only conceded 2 while scoring 7. And you can definitely say that will be a tough encounter for Claude McKay. St. Thomas Tech versus Happy Grove. Let me see. That is zone G. St. Thomas Tech on the top of the group on 5 points versus Upper Grove on 2 points, and you assume that St. Thomas Tech is in a better form. Upper Grove haven't scored any goal as yet, even though they still haven't conceded either. So the goal difference is 0, while St. Thomas Tech has scored 3 and conceded 2. So that would be a close encounter, but I think St. Thomas Tech might nudge it a bit. Brownstone versus Dintle. Yes. Brownstone versus Dintle. That's in the final group zone, which is, I believe, is my zone, where Charlemont is at. Brownstone is in 6th position and 1 point, while Dintil is in 2nd and 7 points. Second behind Charlemont, as you know. I think Dintil is going to take this one. Brownstone normally struggle when they play against Dintil and Charlemont. I think Dintil will take that one. That game will be played at Dintil. Wow. And the day when I'm not in Linstead. Cornwall College versus Allen. No, I think that is group. Let me see. What? Oh, that's group A. That's zone A. Cornell College on 4 points, and Allen on 7th position and 6 points. 3 points. Sorry, my bad. Cornell. I think Cornell will take this one. Allen is conceding quite a few amount of goals, and they're not scoring. They're not scoring sufficiently enough. While Cornell basically balance out, but I think Cornell is in a better form than Allen at this moment. Now, next one is we have St. James versus William Knibb, and I believe that William Knibb is on the top of the table. Yes, they are. 9 points, first position, versus St. James, who is in 3rd and 5 points. No, tough game for St. James, but I think that William Knibb, the country school William Knibb, will get the nudge, scoring a lot of goals, 12 goals so far, only conceding 4. I think William Knibb will get that one. Stets versus Lacovia. Yeah, another good game. This is another good game. Lacovia in 2nd position on 6 points, while Stets on 4th position on 4 points. I think this is going to be a tough one. I won't call this one. I sit on the fence and say they might draw. This game might be a draw. Maybe a 1-1 draw. Maybe a 1-1 draw. Both teams balance out each other. Denby versus Clarendon College. Ooh. I think that's going to favor Clarendon College. I think Clarendon College, more than likely. Denby the 5th on 0 points, and Clarendon College on 2nd on 7 points. Yes, that's Clarendon College win. Maybe a 2-1, that region. Yeah, maybe a 2-1. Edwin Allen versus Glenmore. Glenmore now going good. Glenmore now going so good enough. Glenmore not going so good. Well, I know me not see come up. What go on? So both of them are on 6 points. Edwin Allen on 3, Glenmore on 4th position. Both of them on 6 points. No, Glenmore scored 12 goals, while Edwin Allen scored 15 goals. Both concede 4 goals each. So basically, they might cancel out each other. But I believe that Edwin Allen might get the nudge over Glenmore for this one. I believe that Glenmore might get Edwin Allen might get the nudge over Glenmore for that one. So let's see. The final one is Paul Bogle versus Port Antonio. Which group is that again? I'm gonna soon get familiarized with the group. Oh yeah, so that's zone G. Port Antonio in 2nd position on 4 points, whilst Paul Bogle is on 1 point, only 1 draw and 1 loss so far. So more likely Port Antonio might get this one, but I think Port Antonio is in better form, so they are the likely one to get that one. So people, tough to say. These are the fixtures. Whilst you're looking at the fixtures here, I believe that I was looking at the group stages, the group setup and the pointing setup. So I believe that I don't necessarily have to go any further, but this is going to be a good encounter. I don't know why this sync. Anyways, people, remember, smash the like button and also subscribe. Tell me what you think. And in the comment section, people, what more want to do, tell me school on the go. Put the school on the go and tell me on the score line if we win already or if the school are going good. If not, say go. Tough luck. Military Guna TV, people. And I see you again. Like, share, and subscribe.